Okay, I'm going to cover several things here. First, my pickup, it's running better after I replaced that starter. Now, it would periodically go into what I'd call it sounded like, or it felt like an ignition miss, but since my distributor cap, rotor, wires are in pretty good shape, I didn't think that's what it was. I put some plugs in there, just before I went through the emissions, but it's not there no more. I tell you what I think happened. I'm wondering if if that old starter is still good. Because it would just click like a switch wasn't making contact. But when I had disconnected the positive battery terminal, I could see where now what I had done. One of the terminals had broken off, so I took a piece of number 12 wire, doubled it, just looped it around the bolt. Just a side terminal battery, just looped it around there. I'm thinking that might have been loose, and it was making intermittent contact, and that was causing the ignition miss. And that may have been. Of course, the starter may still be a problem. I'm gonna clean that one up, take a look at it. Probably just hang on to it. I may just, next time I'm at the wrecking yard, I may just buy one or wait till. Sometimes they'll have a half price sale. Some of these places, and I'll get a an alternator, starter, distributor. Just have parts. Sort of something. So if I'm on the road somewhere, I can starters. I prefer not to. It's a real pain to, when the engine's hot. I prefer to. This morning it was nice and cool. I just crawled under there. It took me about an hour to do that. It's just, blowing up a new one is a bit tricky. The other thing I want to cover, my radio. Now, I added a cup holder. I got the GM pickup cup holder off into the pickup. It just screws in there. Now, the pickups that are made that way have the radio up in a different part of the dashboard. The ones that don't have the cup holders will have the singled in radios in the middle of the dashboard. Now the way I've got it, this is a USB thumb drive that plugs into my. I've got one with display LED display on there. It'll actually play. I can actually play anything I download here off of YouTube. That's I might cover very last. But I might have transferred. I got a new USB drive. Actually, I actually got two of these. I'm going to move all my music. There's some of my Beatrice Eagley files that started to skip. I'm just going to go back to my regular hard drive where I've got them. Just pick out the songs I like and of Beatrice Eagley. I like Ona Warta. If you want to listen to a pretty song, Beatrice Eagley, without a word, that's what Ona Warta means. She's that's one of her. That's why she got a lot of nice songs. Let's see, when I put cups in the cup holder. They'll hit the USB drive. Now I've got an option on that player to plug a file in behind it. I'm gonna pick out just the music I like and then put it on another drive and then plug that in the back. I got to slide the radio out, but it just slid in there. It's not really bolted in or anything. If I fill up a cup, one of these don't have a top on it, and it's full. When I had a bump, it'll bounce all over that radio. I've had it a couple times. They get wet, from tea or pop or something, and it won't work for a couple of days. And after it dries out, it works fine. It's kind of strange. The last thing I want to cover now is a general rule. I'll download videos and watch them, on big TV. But lately, I noticed a lot of videos won't let me download them. Somebody will pop up and say this video, this file is not public unless you give I guess you have to be subscribed. Be a member of that person's. Of course, there's a couple that I might actually join. Let's see. There's, to be a member. There's some of them that are, like real super cheap, like $2 or $3 a month, something like that. And some of those, I'm actually joining just to download their files. I'm gonna think about that. I think I covered everything. I probably won't mess with that starter anytime soon. I may just try to find one in a wrecking yard because it's got that big old rust spot in the side that may have damaged something in the motor. Okay, bye.